Ring-a-ning-ning-ning-ning-ning. Let's go.
Aloha, folks. Welcome back to Spike's Breezeway Cocktail Hour. I didn't think this was going to happen so soon. She is a relentless pain. No, she's lovely. I'd like to welcome back to the show, Miss Pinup Palmer.
Woo! You guys sick of me yet? Because I sure hell am. Am I a pain in the what? Finish your sentence, please.
I think you're.
I'd love to hear it.
I think you're lovely.
It's gonna be a long night. Let's get started.
What are you running the show now?
I don't know.
So for tonight, we're gonna make a cocktail again from Don the Beachcomber. This is a cocktail that I chose because it is so lovely, just like Sarah, Miss Pinup Palmer. Jesus. It's the Mystery Gardenia, and the exciting...
What's it called?
Oh my God.
They're shooting at us. I hate that I'm here.
It's called the Mystery Gardenia. The exciting thing about this cocktail is that it's served in a coupe with an ice shell garnish. Have you ever had a cocktail with an ice shell in it?
Honestly, no, I have not.
So for this cocktail, we will be using limes, Gardenia mix from BG Reynolds, Angostura bitters. Okay. There you go, yes. And white Cuban rum from Havana Club. Why don't you grab a lime?
I'll grab a lime.
If you will please cut that in half.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Careful.
Well, you get the biggest knife.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we need 1 ounce for 2 drinks.
1 ounce. We gotta squeeze it.
Yeah, but
You got a squeezer this time?
Okay, so let's put this down.
Uh-huh.
And then, oh, I just learned a secret from my buddy, the educated barfly.
You cut off the tip.
Yeah. But,
I watched.
okay.
Okay, so you cut off the tip, just the tip.
Well, I mean, not just the little tip. Like you
Okay,
want to get in there a little bit more, like here.
Oh,
Yeah,
like
there you
there,
go.
so that it gets the best end of the lime. Yeah.
And our buddy from the educated barfly who came by the show said that you get more lime juice out of it that way.
Cool. So let's put it in.
Okay, and squeeze away. Go all the way down on top of it. There you go.
Like that.
That's an easier one than the one we were using before.
Yeah. Not there yet. Still got a ways to go.
Maybe just try it with the whole thing in there.
Okay.
Okay.
Squeezing the lime in the blender. This is very difficult. Okay.
Okay. There it is.
Perfect.
You're so good at this.
Bam.
Okay, 1 ounce for 2 cocktails, or half an ounce per cocktail. What?
What? It's not even open.
I know, that's what's so exciting. I've never even tasted Gardenia mix before.
I can't say that I have either.
Oh.
Okay, we got something.
Okay.
Bam.
Okay, so for this cocktail, we need 3/4 of an ounce of Gardenia mix per cocktail.
Smell it. Does it smell good?
Intense smelling.
Intense smelling. Doesn't smell as good as a flower. Did you freeze it?
No, it's not frozen. I think we need something to jab at it.
Is it all like congested up here at the top? It's like all freaking weird up here.
Let's try one of these brass straws to see if we can get this to... Oh, that's hard.
You're turning the batter, sir.
The colonial times.
The Gardenia mix of colonial times. Is that supposed to be like that?
Here, taste this.
Good. Really?
Here.
No.
Oh.
Well, oh my God.
What, it wasn't good?
No,
Oh.
what do you do?
Okay.
God, a mess just happened.
Oh, there we go. 3/4 of an ounce per cocktail, which means 1.5 ounces.
Yes. Dump it in. Oh. Make sure it's all in there.
Okay, 2 dashes of Angostura bitters per cocktail. Dash away. On dasher.
This one.
No, a little guy.
Oh, the little guy.
Yeah. Do you know how to do a dash?
No.
This is a dash. 1, 2.
Okay.
Try it.
So there's a specific.
Try it with the lid on first. No, all the way up and all the way down. There you go. Oh God.
All right, let's do it. Dramatic drum roll, please. Did I?
Okay,
Is that
3
good
more.
enough? 3 more?
Okay, try not to spray it at me on the way back up. There you go.
Is that good enough?
That was good.
Is this
Okay.
stuff strong or something? Is that why? Okay.
Yeah, if you put too much in it, it's strong. Okay, and then so the booze. We need booze.
Yeah, we do. All right, what is this? Havana Club Puerto Rican rum.
Yes.
You want me to open this up too?
It's already open.
All right.
What do you What do you think about corks?
Shit.
What are you doing? Where are you going?
Water. I'm done with you, right?
You're getting water?
Yeah, just let
She just left.
pass me that one more time.
Oh, she doesn't like that question. I don't know. I like corks. See? Okay, 1.5 ounces per cocktail. So there's 1.5 there. And another 1.5 right here.
Did you already dump the rum in there?
Yep.
Oh, all right. Well, if you mention cork one more damn time, I swear to God.
The exciting thing about this cocktail is that it is served in a coupe, like this, but with an ice shell garnish.
Right.
And the ice shell like protrudes above the lip of the glass. This is the snowflake. You can get it on Amazon. It's not too expensive, but I swear this thing looks ridiculous. It is a great tool. You just unscrew the lid there, throw some ice into the top, lock this guy back on, and then hold it here and turn it here.
It's actually really easy to turn.
Yeah, it's easy.
Oh!
That's good. Okay.
Yes. Mom.
So the ice comes out of the bottom here. So once we have this, what we're gonna do is we're gonna knock this stuff into the glass. Okay. And then you're gonna take the muddler and you're just gonna compress it gently. It's kind of a big art project. It's a real giant pain in the ass. But once you have it, it's like a rad little treat.
Basically, if you're really thirsty and wanting a drink, this is...
It's probably not the drink for you. Yeah. There's other cocktails that are quicker. But the idea is that you have this little thing protruding around the edge.
That's pretty.
So if you really want to take some time and really put your hand around it and form it, you really can. You want to try?
Finesse it.
Yeah. You
I've
want
already done. And it was banging in first.
to put your hand around the back?
Okay. Well, now it's all ugly.
But you can kind of like shape it.
I'm very good at this.
No, you are. Okay, that looks good. Now, if you took some more time and you like filled in some of the holes, then this would be the perfect ice cone or ice shell.
Yep.
So here's the trick though. So we could spend way more time on this,
Yeah.
freeze it, and then do the whole thing, but we already made some. So watch this. Ta-da!
Wow.
Look at that. Here are the finished ice shells. Yes, lovely. So now that we have these, what we're gonna do real quick is throw some ice into the mixing tin, hook it up to the blender there, the mixer. Oh, go all the way against the back and all the way up. Yep, little. There.
Oh, there. And
Yep,
then I
and all
hold
the way
this.
up. Mm-hmm.
And then I... How long?
About 6 seconds.
What?
About 6 seconds.
Oh.
Okay, that's probably good there. Was that fun? Yes. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a gate on this thing here and strain into these beautiful glasses with the beautiful ice. Ooh, it's kind of pink.
Oh, that's pretty.
How lovely.
That's like peachy. Wait! This had mint.
Mint!
In the picture.
Whoop,
It had
whoop,
mint in the picture, guys. And I mentioned it to him earlier.
So I just grabbed a tiny, tiny little mint thing off of my plant over here, and it says to put the most beautiful and most delicate piece of little mint. And then what are you supposed to do with mint?
Well, you're supposed to...
I know, I don't know if you're supposed to smack one tiny little piece of mint. Okay, we're just gonna put it right in the middle. What a delightful little treat.
Hey,
I know.
isn't that gorgeous?
And so from Don the Beachcomber in Hollywood, California, this is the Mystery Gardenia.
What is it? What's in it? Let's try it.
Okay,
Ooh, cheers!
cheers.
Look how pretty that is.
Yeah.
I love the little touch of mint.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it smells better now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's interesting.
Mysterious.
What is it?
It's like
Why am I drinking it like this?
I don't know. You can taste a lot of rum, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I can.
It's hard to explain.
It's florally.
Florally.
Is that a word?
Sure. It is got a bit of floral quality to it, but also kind of like almost kind of creamy from the Gardenia mix. But citrusy.
And sweet.
And
Yeah.
sweet. Yeah, on the back end it gets really sweet. Like really smooth and sweet.
Yeah.
Just like me.
Why are you saying the worst?
The worst?
Liz is here, everybody. She doesn't want to be announced. This is actually really good. Downed that. Oh my god.
Can you imagine slurping this up in a fine dining restaurant in the 1950s?
Yes.
Can you imagine this thing showing up to your table? Like, how fancy, right?
Oh, it's absolutely beautiful. I just
Yeah.
imagine ordering it now at a bar, and you're like, "Can I have this?" And they're like, "Son of a bitch." And there's like a long line, and he's all fucking spits in it, you know.
I know, totally.
So this is a terrible drink to ask for your bartender on a packed night.
Yeah, like
This
a
is
Friday night.
Terrible, terrible drink. Delicious to drink, but a bartender's worst nightmare.
Yeah.
Basically.
I don't know how they do, because they still make this garnish at Mai Kai. So I don't know how they do it. They must have some kind of system, because it took me so long to create these things. What are you, eating the garnish?
Yeah.
Quite the lady, isn't she?
Like a snow. It's like a snow cone.
What was that look?
You know what that look was.
Oh, I know what that look was.
No, it's like a snow cone.
I think it's really good, though. It's a delicate drink. It's not something that you would make, like, all the time, or, right?
No, this is like really fancy.
Yeah, really fancy. Kind of almost like a dessert drink, but not so...
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Pair it with like vanilla and stuff. I think would
Ooh.
actually be really good.
I bet you if you poured that over vanilla ice cream, it'd be a tasty treat. Except it'd be kind of like an ice cream soup, huh? Yeah, maybe.
It's like an alcoholic snow cone for the kids.
So, so you just announced a, what? What are you laughing for?
How you segue into things. All right, next segment.
Yeah, what
All right, that's fine.
do
Whatever.
you want me to ease into it? Stop eating your cocktail.
Don't tell me what to do.
All right. So, do you ever listen to podcasts? Are you a fan of podcasts?
Gee, Spike, I am a fan of podcasts. Why do you ask?
Is that a better segue for you?
I have a new podcast with my very good friend Gabby that I've known for about 10 to 11 years. And it is called the Talkie Horror Podcast Show. Clever name, right?
Talkie Horror.
Talkie Horror. So it's like the Rocky Horror Picture
What?
Show.
Oh.
The Rocky Horror Picture Show, but it's called the Talkie Horror
Yeah,
Podcast Show.
Yeah, I get it.
But we're talking everything about horror, from horror movies, scary movies, horrors of daily life, anything that's spooky, ooky, and dooky. In my pants. No, but it's supposed to be a funny comedy show, and we have a couple of great guests that are in the horror industry that are going to be on it with us, and so we're excited. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So then what episode do you think I will show up on the show?
When you come over and you make us a spooky drink, and then we could talk about the horrors of your dating life. The scariest thing of them all. Ladies?
Regular comedian here.
Comedian.
Yeah, that's how they say it.
No, but what would you want to talk about on my podcast?
I'd probably come up with something super interesting.
Like what, corks?
I feel like you're gonna keep biting into this ice, and eventually you're just gonna bite a chunk out of the glass.
Maybe. I live dangerously, Spike.
Okay.
What else you got?
No, I think
Skipper?
that was the whole show.
That's it?
Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, she's got that podcast thing coming up, so I can ask her about that.
You don't want to ask me anything interesting?
And then that's pretty much the whole show. Well, we did shoot a bunch of photos today.
We did.
Yep. A lot of stuff in the poodle room. Mm-hmm. My fancy photography room.
So pretty and pink.
Thank you.
What is that? Oh, it's mint.
There's the mint.
This
Probably.
is really good. I like this watered down. I honestly, yeah. Like,
I like eating the ice.
I do too. This is good for like a fancy dinner in the summer outside.
This drink?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's where I would like it. I'm outside.
Where would you like it?
Outside in the summer after dessert or during dessert.
That's where she'd like it.
That's where I would like it. I would like this drink.
Oh.
I would. What? Oh.
What?
No.
Oh.
The drink.
If you enjoyed that, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow Miss Pinup Palmer on her Instagram. It's
Pinup Palmer.
Pinup Palmer. It's right there.
Simple as that.
Yeah. And I guess that's all.
Cheers.
Thanks for coming on the show again.
Thanks.
That was a quick one, huh? Don't eat the glass.
I'm not eating your glass. You're supposed to tell me when I look like shit. All right, go.
Not my job. what are you doing?
Just do it. What is this?
Angostura bitters.
Pardon me?
And white Cuban rum, we're using Havana Club. Who has no idea?
You'll see. You'll see in the edit while you're editing it later.
Oh no! Is it going to be usable?
Yeah.
I mean, it's Sarah.
Yeah, I know.
Hi, folks. This is the commercial of the hour while Spike's going to go get a knife because clearly he's incompetent to do his own damn job that he's done for at least how many times now? 54 times? Yeah. It's like he's acting like it's his first. So this is a lime. Where it came from, I don't know. That's great. This is a cup. This is a thing. This is apparently a blender. This is me. This is a glass. As you can still see, no knife. No knife at all. Blah, blah, blah. Where the hell do I put this?
I didn't get a bag. I need a bag.
No bag, no knife.
Why are your nails so long?
Because I'm a woman. Spices. Gonna go get a napkin now?
No. Told you I'd never leave you again.
Wow. Try it again. Yeah, zero at corks, what?
Okay, so this is the, what the hell is this thing called? Snowflake.
Broken. You f***ed me up. I got attacked now by the tree. Your bar's attacking me.
Wait.
Oh my god, is it f***ed up? Did I f*** it up?
Yeah, hold on.
You need to cut
Okay.
this.
There.
You have a podcast that you're starting,
I am.
and it's all about leprechauns.
Mm-hmm.
And
How they come at you in the middle of the night, where they're from, in Ireland, what they're hiding.
What are they hiding?
Mystery drink.
They're hiding mystery drinks?
Yeah.
Tell them the story about Jared Leto. He's not gonna come after me, is he?
No, he doesn't even care.
Jared Leto, before we start this conversation about you, if you do want to come on the Breezeway Cocktail Hour and refute everything that this crazy person is saying about you, the invitation is open.
Got that, Jared?
Go on with your story.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, picture it, Sicily, 1982. I ran into Jared Leto about a couple of years ago, and I was working a thing called HHN, which was Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights. And my job there was to be a go-go dancer.
Oh,
Okay, and the go-go dancers at HHN, I have to give this background story to make sense,
okay.
are the first things you see when you go to HHN, and they are women who are dressed in scantily clad outfits. When I say that, I mean a bra and underwear and just doused in blood.
Yes.
Pretty provocative, you know? And that was my job, and it was a really fun job. And one day, all of a sudden, a celebrity walks in. They come through the gates all the time. And my PA walks up to me, Margot, at the time. She goes, Jared Leto would like to speak with you. And, okay, at this time...
So there are celebrities that just go to the management and go, I'd like one of your go-go dancers,
Basically,
please.
this is what, honestly, and he was like, can I talk to her? I didn't know who Jared Leto was at this point in time.
Yeah.
He's done a lot, but it was just complicated. He was a little bit before my era. Like, I didn't listen to 30 Seconds to Mars or anything, so
Is that his band?
that's his band.
See, I don't know anything.
I didn't know. And so I was like, sure, I guess. And so he comes up to me, and he's got long hair, and he's all... And he's like, hi. And I'm like, hi. And he's like, how you doing? And I'm like, looking around at my head. Good. And he's like, yeah. What are you? And I'm like,
Oh.
what do you mean? And he goes like, you're so exotic. And I went, white. Yeah, I must have had a lot of tanner on that day or something.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'm white. And he's like, oh, that's cool. That's cool. He just like keeps like looking around. And he's like, we should hang out sometime. And I'm like, okay. And immediately he like snaps his little fingers like this. And his little like assistant guy comes right up with like a BlackBerry and looks exacerbated, by the way, like as if this is a routine.
Wait, he brings his assistant with him to Hollywood Horror Nights?
He was taking everybody that works on his team to Hollywood Horror Nights. This was his treat to them.
Oh, okay.
That's how I found it out. But he had his little assistant there who came up and got my number, email, and everything, basically, but asked me like this. Okay, what's your email? Your phone number, please. Date of birth, social security number, like asking as if this was a routine that this guy has to deal with all the damn time. And I was just like, yeah, sure, whatever. Like, not thinking I'm gonna hear anything from it. Right?
Yeah, sure.
So I go inside and I go, Jared Leto just got my number, and everybody was like freaking out, and they were calling me stupid. They're like, you don't know who Jared Leto is? And I go, no, not really. So they started showing me pictures, and I was like, oh, the guy from Fight Club with the blonde hair. He gets the beat out of him. That's where I knew him from.
Oh.
So I was like, oh, click in my head, click, click, click.
Yeah.
That night I got a text from him. I was like, oh, he actually texted me. He wanted me to hang out that night. Immediately I was like, no,
yeah,
sir.
I've been go-going all night and I'm covered in blood.
Absolutely not. Months go by and he keeps in contact with me, like little emails here and there, just like, how are you? Nothing sexual, nothing weird, just very short conversation to the point.
Sure.
Mind you, he's asking me to hang out like every now and then, and I managed to come up with an excuse every time.
Wait, what? You didn't want to date a celebrity guy?
No, not him.
What about like Ben Affleck?
No, not Ben Affleck.
What about like Val Kilmer?
Top Gun Val Kilmer.
Oh, so like 40 years ago.
Yes, not Batman Val Kilmer. Not now. No, Bill Skarsgård, hands down. Yes, to him. But at this point in time, Jared Leto was filming the Dallas Buyers Club. And during this period, he won an Academy Award for it. And he was playing like the transgendered like AIDS person.
Oh.
And had to like get really skinny for the job. So at this point in time, I didn't get cute, adorable Jared Leto. I got skinny, gaunt, Jesus long hair with a beard Jared Leto.
Yeah, that sounds hot.
And I've heard terrible stories about him and what he does to like girls and just kind of how he is, and my guard is already up. One day he asked me, he goes, let's hang out. I make up a random excuse. I say, oh, I have Waterworld rehearsals. And they're going late tonight, so...
Wait, what do you mean? Waterworld rehearsals?
Yes.
You're in Waterworld?
I
With
used to do
Kevin Costner? Were you on the sailboat with him?
No, I was in the stunt show at Universal Studios.
Do you have webbed toes?
No, no! I wear boots.
To cover your webbed toes?
Sure.
Oh, you were a stunt girl.
Yes.
Stunt man?
I was playing Helen, yeah.
They call it stunt man, too?
Stunt woman.
Stunt woman. I'm a stunt man. Yeah. Surfer. I ride bikes. Stunt man.
Yeah, I see your bike over there. Does it have a bell on it? That's really cute.
It has 2 bells.
I'm a stunt man. Ching ching.
Thank you.
I make
So
up a
speaking
story.
one stunt person to another.
Yes, I lie. I haven't worked for Waterworld for 2 years, but it was just a good excuse. I was like, yeah, that sounds about right. And he goes, wait, Waterworld, is that at Universal Studios? And I'm like, yes. And he goes, oh, I live right around the corner. Come by after rehearsal. And I went, fuck. So I'm talking to my friend Gabby, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. Apparently,
Gabby from the Talkie Horror.
Yes, we used to be roommates.
What's it called, show?
Talkie Horror Podcast Show.
Yeah, it's catchy.
Now I have to go there, and what I have to wear is like something like as if I were going to do a stunt show.
Yeah, so you have like coveralls on.
I had to commit to this lie.
Yeah.
Okay, I really did. At Universal Studios, there is the porn industry, the Vivid Entertainment building.
Okay.
He lives right next to it, like up in those hills.
Oh, that's convenient.
Yeah, he lives right there, right near Universal Studios. And I went,
Okay.
awesome, great lie. I should have made up something else, like I was at my parents or something.
Yeah, like you drove to Canada.
Well, I gave Gabby my information, where I was at, because I was absolutely horrified because he met me in a very sexual light.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Already the odds are not in my favor. You know what I'm saying? Of getting out of this with friendship. I don't think so. I get to his house. It's around 10 o'clock at night. I'm scared as shit. And you know me, I love conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
And he's at like the top of the list of like Illuminati scum. And
Is he really?
Yeah, like everybody always
Cool.
mentions him, and it's quite fascinating. I get up to the house, and I notice all the lights in the house are off.
Mm-hmm.
Great sign.
Mhm.
Love it. Makes a girl very easy. Huh, Liz? Mm-hmm. Tell Gabby that I've arrived here. I text Jared, and I'm like, I'm here. And he goes, great, come on in. I go to the gate. I open up the gate. I walk in. Still see none of the lights are on. I knock on the door, and the door kind of already pushes open. And I went, great, I'm going to be a sacrifice tonight. This is fun. So I creak open the door, and I look inside, and the only thing I can see is from the moonlight coming in through the windows, and my heart, like, sinks to the bottom of the floor.
No.
Because, like I said, with, like, Illuminati stuff,
Mm-hmm.
normal people have, I don't know, couches, chairs in their living room.
I have those.
Guess what Jared Leto had?
Couches and chairs?
No. He had all the statues and artifacts from a very specific movie that I recognized immediately. And it was from Clockwork Orange.
Oh, no.
And if you know Clockwork Orange, plus like Illuminati symbolism,
Yeah.
that is like,
Oh,
he had all
no.
the weird statues with like the milking titties and stuff, like all in his living room. And I was just like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Of course he would like this movie. Of course he would like this movie. And then out of the dark, all I hear is this. And I turn and he goes, yeah, you're pretty brave to come in here alone. And I'm like, huh?
Oh, no.
And out from the shadows comes Jared Leto. Let me tell you what he is wearing, okay?
Yeah.
Let me just picture it. Jesus, like Marilyn Manson Jesus, long hair to here, bearded, skinny, matching blue silk pajamas, top and bottom, unbuttoned all the way to like almost here, like almost to his navel.
Yeah.
Bunch of chains that are kind of just dangling. And he has slippers on, so that's what was the scuffing. And he's like,
Oh, yeah.
hey. And I'm just like,
That's how he showed up to you?
well, I'm
He
in his
knew-
house, but
But
yeah.
he knew you were coming over, and he's wearing pajamas and slippers?
Yes. Yes.
I feel like...
Every girl's dream, right?
Yes.
Pajama Jesus.
Pajama Jesus. Well, if you're a famous guy with lots of money and some horrifying Clockwork Orange props, maybe that's like how you do it.
Maybe. And we just went into his kitchen. He fed me vegan pizza. He doesn't drink, so he had like bubbly champagne, like the fake stuff. And we just talked awkwardly because I couldn't ask him anything.
Hey!
Yeah. And it was just a very awkward conversation because he answered like a politician where he like circles around things.
Oh.
Because he was like, I'm like, I don't have a wire on me. I'm not gonna fucking tell the press or anything. I'm just
Yeah.
asking you the same questions that you're asking me.
Right.
And then nothing I say is going to impress this man because when I walked in his kitchen, mind you, all his trophies, his Academy Awards, everything are in his kitchen. And here's his sink, here's his window.
Yeah.
And they're all just kind of going, just thrown up there. Like not even like stacked nicely in
Yeah.
his kitchen.
Well, you do spend a lot of time in your kitchen.
Do you think Jared Leto spends a lot of time in his kitchen?
I don't know.
I don't think so, but they're all just like thrown up there, and I go, okay, if he doesn't give a shit about Academy Award, me doing any job is, I don't want to talk about myself because
Because she's not gonna.
he even got, I was so guarded that he even like put his hand on me. He's like, I'm not trying to scare you, and I'm like,
Yeah, I'm not scared. I'm totally not scared.
like
Wow.
I was terrified. Then he just showed me around his house.
Was it a big
And-
house?
No, it was like up in the hills, kind of one of those old 1960s kind of long houses.
Oh, okay.
With you walk on the second floor, but then there's a downstairs to like
Yeah.
the lower floor. And I remember he had a jacuzzi in his backyard, and he goes, "See the jacuzzi? I
Yeah.
could see Universal from my backyard. That's when I thought about you the other day." And I was like, "That's cool, I guess."
How
You
thoughtful.
know, like, thank you. And so after he showed me around the house, I went, "Cool, I would like to go now." And he goes, "Oh, okay, let me walk you to the door." He walks me to the door, he gives me a hug, and he goes, "Now you know where I live now, neighbor." And I go, "Yes, I do. Talk to you later, bud." And I just went home.
How terrifying. You're probably like, thank God this guy didn't do whatever they do.
Did I need to hang out with him? No. Could I have just not messaged him back? Absolutely. But however, once in a lifetime when an Academy Award winner is like,
Why don't we hang out?
hang out,
Yeah.
and I go, well, this has to be a good story. Either I'm going to die,
Yeah.
or this is going to be a very funny, interesting story because I know
That you'll be able
in
to
my
tell on
power-
a moderately successful tiki cocktail show eventually.
Yes. Now you guys get to know my story of Jared Leto. Hope you enjoyed it at this cocktail hour.
Yeah. Wasn't expecting that story. Oh, that's it?
Yeah.
Okay, do the sign off.
I don't know what you do. I don't know what you
I
say.
don't know, we'll do whatever you would do.
Thank you so much, folks, for tuning in to Spike's Breezeway this week with me, Pinup Palmer,
Breezeway
and
cocktail.
oh, I'm drunk now. Wait, what was it? Thank you so much, you guys, for tuning into Spike's Breezeway Cocktail Hour. I am Pinup Palmer, and this is the Spike Man himself, aka Cork Master. And we will see you guys next week, or at least he will, and I'll be watching from my couch. Aloha. Is that what you say?
Yeah.
Aloha.
Oh, you're so sweet. That was a good story.
Thank you. Got any stories about Jared Leto or celebrities or anything like that?
What happened with Marilyn Manson?
He comes to Halloween Horror Nights too, and he likes to look under people's skirts like those.
Solid move.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
And then if people like call him out on it, he's probably like, well, Marilyn
He just
Manson.
goes like, ha 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 ha, and they're just like walking in line. He just does weird shit. Like,
Really?
he's very sexual.
Oh.
Thanks, Lit.
You look great.
I like this really watered down. This
I know.
Is really good watered
That ice treat was super good. I don't think that's like really part of the drink, but I could fully eat another one of those ice things.
I don't think I've ever like drank the whole entire drink on this like episode.
You never have?
No, I think I just slowly just kind of go,
Well.
that was nice.
Yeah.
Like, I think this one's my favorite so far.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And the other cocktails that we did with you were the Shark's Tooth,
Shark's Tooth and something with a mint that I beat.
the Fog Cutter, right? Simone Fog Cutter.
Fog Cutter, yes.
Yeah.
Which was very minty. Which this would be good with mint too. I think I just
There
like
was a little
mint.
piece of mint.
I think I just like mint in a drink. Like if it has mint, I think you're talking to me like in a good way.
Not the Jared Leto way.
No, he doesn't drink, so he wouldn't come on the show.
I don't want him on the show
He
anyway.
doesn't drink alcohol.
Yeah. Beat it, Jared Leto.
Awkward conversation. That was my night with a celebrity. Beat that, people.
Kind of feel like awkward conversation is every time that you're on the show with me.
Well, can't help that you're awkward. Because you use cork as a pickup line.
Oh.
That's how awkward you were.
Oh, okay.
So-
That's what I do. Is I use cork as a pickup
Yeah,
line.
this is what you would do. Ready?
Yeah.
Pretend you're a woman.
Okay.
An attractive woman.
Look at me. I'm a beautiful woman.
I'm Spike.
Mhm.
All right, I'll talk to you later, Dawn. Oh,
Who's Don?
Dawn.
I mean, who's Don?
Dawn's the beach, the tiki. I'll start over again. Okay. Action, pretty woman. I'm you. Go.
I'm a beautiful woman.
Yes, you are. Hello, beautiful woman.
Yes.
My name's Spike.
Oh,
Yeah, that's my real name.
what an amazing name.
Thank you. What is your name? Doesn't matter. Anyway, how do you feel about corks?
It's my favorite thing in the world.
She would never say that. She would never say that.
Oh.
Is that your woman voice?
Yeah. That's how
It's
women.
my favorite thing in the world.
That's how women talk. That's how you sound. Like in real life.
That's not how you sound.
Yeah.
You sound like that one of that old ladies. Who's the cooking lady? And she cooks the joy of cooking. That doesn't sound like an attractive woman to me. Try again.
Oh.
Give me a better one.
Hi. Hi, big boy.
Oh god.
Don't you like my legs? What? That's like a hot chick, right?
Yeah, man.
Look at my boobs.
Look at my boob.
Yeah.
And Spike would be like, yes, very nice. Very nice, but about corks.